So I'm currently live streaming myself narrating this video, which is an altogether strange experience, to be perfectly honest. I'm explaining how I make videos to the internet, which is something I didn't think I would do, but there you go. Anyway, for you on YouTube, hi, what's going on? We got a video here against Josh from my stream, and it's like a OU-ish mix. Every time I do that, OU-ish mix, I can't say it properly, and my lips fall over each other, but hey, it's what I've been doing as of late, and we'll see how it goes. So, I lead off with Wifi, which is something that I finally evolved. This thing was sitting in my box as a Sneasel for the longest time. I was too lazy to evolve it, and I finally did. And then, as soon as I use it, I get paired up against Greninja, which is terrible. So, I don't want to stay in to take the U-turn. So, I make the switch into Noivern, who can 2x resist it nicely, and he actually double switches, I guess, for some reason, fearing my Weavile to destroy him. So, ends up going into Snorlax, which I'm not terribly okay with. I try and land a Focus Blast just to see how much it'll do, and it ends up missing because my luck is the best in the world, as you can all clearly tell. So, the curse being set up in my face is horrible and dangerous and scary in every facet, so I'm going to go into Politoed, set up Rain so that I can have it later for Kingdra, but I don't really have any ulterior motive aside from the fact of getting off a bit of damage and then going into something else to better deal with the Snorlax, because currently it's kind of rolling me over. Last time I faced a Snorlax, it sat on me with its giant ass, and Politoed got squashed. This time, it's just cursing and returning and being a bit more standard, but it's been annoying, so my best bet is to go into Victini. He only has +1 in the defensive stats, so I'm going to try and get some stabs and headbutt off him, maybe a flinch, because that's a possibility. I end up landing a crit instead, which to a degree helps to justify the Focus Blast miss that happened earlier on, and Crunch actually doesn't do that much, despite him having the attack boost, so I guess he doesn't have that much investment offensively, so I'm going to go for another Zen headbutt, maybe at the flinch, and I do! All the hacks has fallen into my lap here. Thankfully, he's not been able to get off a rest. That's what I'm really afraid of. If he gets off a rest, then I'm going to have to start at square one, which I am not going to be appreciative of. Thankfully, he doesn't get the chance to do that. He tries to finish me off with a crunch, but Victini, hard of body, and stout of mind, and solid of vigor. That makes no sense. Able to tank, 3 HP left. What a true man. Takes Snorlax out with a Zen headbutt. And I finish off the Fat Blob, which has been, you know, pushing my shit in right now. So I am making the switch to Kingdra here because Empoleon's obviously going to go for the Aqua Jet. It makes the most sense. He's in the rain. He's going to get the boost. It doesn't really matter because I'm on 3 HP anyway. But regardless, it's going to do the best for him. So that's what he does. As I go into Kingdra, I'm going to try and focus energy here. And this is the special Sniper Kingdra set, which gets the crit chance boost to a super ridiculous degree. I'm an actual idiot, though, because I didn't give this thing a scope lens. I gave it a leftovers, so that was a bit dumb. It means that I'm not going to get all the crits when I want them to. Not only that, Rain wears out, and I miss Hydro Pump, and he misses Hydro Pump, so the worst turn in history right there in front of your eyes. I follow up with the fact that I go for Focus Energy again, simply for the reason because I didn't realize that Focus Energy, you only use it once, and then you attack, and then it works, but I thought you had to use it after each move you did, which is why I was a bit confused, but I end up going for it, Hydro Pump there and hitting. Unfortunately, because of the wasted turn with the Focus Energy, I'm taking an extra hit from Grass Knot, which I really didn't need to, but yeah, I just need to get out of here now because I want to save Kingdra for later and it will be useful. So I go into my Noivern, which can resist the Grass Knot upon switching, and this time, yes, this is a 4x resist, so that's nice. I take that really well, and I'm going to end up finishing off with the Focus Blast, this time not missing my target. Jeez, thanks for having some eyesight. I mean, you would think he would have good eyes. Like, when I first saw Noivern, you know his ears, the giant things on top of his head? Oh, yes, the Mickey Mouse things. I thought those were his eyes, and I was like, wow, this guy is going to have, like, keen eye or something. Turns out, no. Turns out those are his ears, and he's just, like, an audiophile, or so it seems. So, anyway, he brings in the Electabuzz, and I'm thinking he's just going to go for an Ice Punch. It makes the most sense, and he does, and I go into Delphox, but because Delphox is unlucky, it gets frozen solid, and I don't even thaw because it sucks. I don't have any thawing fire move. I have a Delphox without a thawing fire move. God, that fucking blows. Anyway, look, Karma will rebalance itself, I guarantee it, because though, despite the fact my Delphox went down for no particular reason other than the fact that I got unlucky, I'm now going to get some fortune in my favor, because although I don't kill the Electivire, which I called Buzz earlier, I do manage to flinch it, and then beat up, and then eliminate it from the field to play. So, with everything said and done, the Hax has rebalanced itself and stars have aligned and the Jedi Knights will beat the Sith Lords. And, yes, so I'm going to switch Wifi out on Greninja, going into Victinia's Death Fodder. Stealth Rocks have been set up at this point, which means that I'm going to die on switch him regardless, so I might as well do it there and give myself a better switch in, which works out, because he surfs the air and it does nothing. Go into Noivern now, who can outspeed it, because Noivern is in fact 1 base speed higher than Greninja, and is going to exercise its prowess in that stat there by outspeeding, going for the Draco, and finishing the thing off in 1 hit. Greninja, a danger if it is faster than you, but if it isn't, it's relatively frail, and a powered-up Life Orb Draco is going to finish it off. So he only has Trevenant and Salamence left. All I need to do is damage the Trevenant to a degree where Weavile can come in and kill it with an Icicle Crash. Then Weavile can finish things off by sharding the Salamence. So I unfortunately missed the Hurricane with the Noivern, but that's not a big deal because I can come in with Kingdra, go for a Draco, just to weaken it to the point at which Weavile will finish it off, and then Weavile should be able to clean things up. However, Kingdra, without any boost, I don't even have the scope lens, gets a random crit out of nowhere and lives up to itself, even though it didn't need to, crits the Trevenant with a Draco, and then forces the Mence to come in and, you know, lock itself in on Outrage and all that good stuff. And it also means that I don't get the Intimidate on my Weavile, because if it had happened that the Trevenant had taken out my Kingdra, I would have had to finish off Trevenant with Weavile, then Weavile would have had to get the Intimidate from Mence, meaning that I most likely wouldn't have been able to kill it with an Ice Shard because of the lowered attack. And so, with the fact that my Kingdra randomly getting a Draco Meteor, which I didn't think it needed to get, actually turned the course of the match in my favour, because it allowed Kingdra to damage the Mence and put Weavile in a position where it could come in, go for Le Ice Shard, and finish Mence off to end the game. And I believe that was a 1-0, very narrow victory. I only believe I had Weavile left. Maybe I had something else. We'll check team preview afterwards, but yeah, closing out the game. So it was a fun one. It was interesting for certain, and yeah, I think that was a 1-0. So great stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope people watching on the stream are enjoying, and yeah, and that's all I really have to say. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see me upload more Pokemon, and then leave a comment on your favorite kind of pancake topping. Yes, I'm actually quite interested, because I had pancakes the other day with lemon and sugar. I like simple lemon and sugar. What's your favorite pancake topping? Let me know. I'm interested. No, really, I am. I actually am. I'm not lying. Yeah, that's going to be it. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.